there, Christina Siebertz, truthinit.com. I'm standing here with Brad from Morpheus Data at VMware Explore 2022. Brad, how you doing today?
I'm excellent. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Are you happy to finally be back in person after 2 years of being remote?
I am very excited. This is the only year I ever said the phrase, I wish I could go to, an IT trade show, but after a few years away, it's nice to be back.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to finally be back in person with our old friends and also with some new friends. So, Brad, can you just kind of give our audience a little overview of what your role is at Morpheus Data and kind of the core solutions that you guys offer?
Sure. So I manage product and go-to-market, and I work with a lot of the other vendors that are here on the show floor because Morpheus, what we do is we are a orchestration platform that help IT turn their on-prem environment into a private and hybrid cloud, which means we integrate with a lot of the companies also on the show floor today.
That's awesome. And can you give a little bit of an overview of if you guys have kind of an ideal customer profile? So if there's an organization or an IT environment that has a particular pain point or a problem that they're trying to solve, how do some of your solutions address that?
Sure. So our typical customer is an internal centralized IT team where they're trying to be a better internal service provider for developers, business units, and product teams that want to very rapidly provision applications without having to wait for 10 different IT people to hand off pieces of a ticket, and that delay in provisioning applications is frustrating for internal developers who are just trying to move fast. And so we're like that glue in the middle that eliminates the friction between developers and operations teams so that developers can move very, very fast, but operations teams can put guardrails and policy around who can do what and how much does it cost. So that's really where we fit.
Great, very interesting. And can you just talk a little bit about how your business has been impacted by the pandemic? I know a lot of IT trends have been drastically accelerated in terms of like cloud adoption, and then we need security for cloud, and it's really important for apps to be cloud native, and we're moving in that direction even more than we have been for a long time now. Can you just talk about how Morpheus Data in particular has been impacted by the pandemic in terms of your solutions?
Yeah, I think the IT directors and cloud engineers that we work with have been impacted. A lot of it, you hear about the Great Resignation or the skills gap, right? There aren't enough engineers, in IT who have the automation skills and the cloud native skills. And a lot of what we do is we provide a layer of simplicity so that they don't have to be an expert in every single technology to get the benefit of private and hybrid clouds. So we've seen a big increase in our business. Things are going good. So cloud is a must-have, not a nice-to-have. So I think we're excited about what's to come.
Great, that's awesome. And is there anything in particular you would just like to tell our audience in terms of any new initiatives you're working on or any special pieces about the company you just kind of want to get out there?
Yeah, we're very excited. I think one of the things that we're talking has the most interest at this show is bringing together the world of private and hybrid cloud with container management. That's one of the things we're talking about because it's a heterogeneous mix out there. I know we're at the VMware show, but most of the customers that we talk to have a little VMware, a little Red Hat, a little ServiceNow, and they're trying to wire those pieces together. So if you're similarly trying to wire all that together and you don't want to do it with an army of automation engineers, we'd love to talk to you and maybe there's a good fit.
Great, that's great, very interesting. So where can our audience go to kind of learn more about your solutions, any social media that you want to call out or anything else they should know?
Yeah, MorpheusData.com is the best one, but we're on LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter and all those regular places. If you want to listen to me talk in a video for hours on end, you can see me do demos and the rest of the team at Morpheus. So MorpheusData.com.
All right. Brad, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. We will be back with more coverage, VMware Explore 2022.